Hi everyone, Marianne Cowan here from Pinery Paper Crafts, and today I'm going to show you the cards from the April class to go. If you ordered the class to go, you would have received the materials to make 8 cards, 2 each of 4 different designs. So I'm just going to show you how to put the cards together. And let me show you the cards before we start. So there's a cute happy birthday one featuring the Flirty Flamingo cardstock. And all these cards are using the Ornate Garden Specialty Designer Series paper. It's a new paper that's going to be in the new catalog, so we were able to order it early. If you're a demo, there's lots of perks, so you might want to consider doing that, and you get a discount. Here's the second one, So Grateful. So you will receive the materials for this card, but you do your own stamping. The third card is this cute little fold. And then the last card is this fun fold, and I'll show you how to put it together. So when you get your package in the mail, it will come with all the materials for 8 cards. This package just has 4 cards because I'm just doing a sample pack. And if you're part of my Pinery Paper Pals team, at our last Zoom meeting, we put these cards together and I sent them all a pack of just 1 sample of each card. So you'll get everything you need for your cards. So let me just go through quickly and we'll put the cards together. So this is the first card. And it is made with Flirty Flamingo cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5. And I'm just going to fold it in half, or you can score it at 4 1/4. Then one of the other new products is the Ornate Floral 3D Embossing Folder. It's beautiful. So you will be receiving that already embossed. Well, you would have received that. This card class is finished now, but you can still use the card ideas. And if you want to order the May card class, then you can visit my blog, mariannecowan.com. This is Mint Macaron. So it's just I want to say 2 inches, 2 1/4 by, I believe it's 5 1/4. Yeah. This piece was 4 by 5 1/4. And then this one is 2 inches by 5 1/4. So this is that beautiful designer series paper. I'm using snail adhesive to put it on. Look how beautiful it is on the back. It's got gold accents, gold foil. I haven't made any cards with the gold foil yet. It's very pretty though. So we just want to kind of line that up. This is from the Stitch So Sweetly dies. You'll get that already cut out. We're going to put that on there. And then you can do your own design, but what I did is I purchased the COVID-19 PDF that has all kinds of really cute design sentiments in it. It says sending love and support, so I'm going to use that one. And that's available. It's a fundraiser that Stampin' Up! Is doing to support a couple of charities during these crazy times with COVID-19. All right, now I want to pop this up, if I can find my dimensionals. So I'm just waiting for my order of dimensionals to come. So I'm using little ones. Normally I would use bigger ones. So I'm just going to put some dimensionals on, and then we're going to add some little flowers. So the new annual catalog is coming out in June, but if you're a demo, I just got mine in the mail yesterday, and we can pre-order certain items from the catalog, which is really fun. Okay, what happened to all my little flowers? Here they are. How did they get way over there? So then I'm just going to add my flowers with glue dots. And then you can put whatever little rhinestone or pearls you have at home on your card. And you can put these wherever you want. I'm just going to pop. I like not having it all matchy-matchy. So there. I think that looks cute. All right, so that's the first card. The second card is using the Ornate layering dies, and I've used the Ornate Garden Suite, the Thankful stamp set. It's really, really pretty. And then for this card, you really just layer up all the layers. So the base layer is Pear Pizzazz. So I'm going to fold that over. These are quick and easy cards to make. The next layer is Old Olive. So I'm going to put that on. So it's just a 1/4 inch smaller at 4 by 5 1/4. Then the next is a piece of Designer Series paper from the Ornate Garden Suite. Very pretty. And it is 3 3/4 by 5. So again, just a 1/4 inch smaller. And then I already cut out this Ornate Garden layering die. I see that it's got a few little pokey things still to poke out. I'm not going to sit here and do it all on camera, but they do come out fairly easily. I can poke some of them out after I put it on my card. It just makes it look like really intricate lace. I find this set very feminine and pretty. And it comes with a bunch of different layering dies, and they're all equally as beautiful. I like this one because it's nice and long and skinny. All right, now that I've made a complete mess. So then we have a little rectangle, stitched rectangle that actually comes in this die set, fits perfectly. I've put the sentiment with heartfelt gratitude, which is very pretty. So I'm going to glue that down flat. Try to make sure it's straight. And I'm just making sure I'm making this right. Then we do have the medium daisy punch, and those will be cut out for you. So I like to take my bone folder and just give them a bit of a curl. And I always do 2. One doesn't really, well, one's cute, but 2 is cuter. It's a little more substantial, the flower, with 2. I use a glue dot, and then I offset it. And with a glue dot, you have a little bit of wiggle room. So this is going to be put on with dimensionals again. I can see I missed a few little spots there, but you'll get the idea. I'm sure you'll be much more careful when you're making yours. So the Ornate Garden Suite was available as an early release from the catalog, which means that customers could order it as well before the catalog comes out. And demonstrators are always allowed to order products, before they open to the public. So that's another perk. And if you're interested in that, I'd love you to join my team, Pinery Paper Pals, and you can find all the information on my website, mariannecowan.com. So you will also get these little fuzzy centerpieces for your flowers. They're from the current catalog, Perennial Essence flowers. And then I'm going to put a little leaf on. This is the leaf punch, which I think, I'm so sad it's not carrying over into the new catalog, and I do think it is sold out. So if you know something that you like, you need to get it quickly because stuff does sell out. All right, and then I'm just going to add this here, and because I have this popped up, I'm going to pop this up as well. Otherwise it would look kind of funny. I'm going to aim my leaf down, making sure that I don't go off the card. All right, so there's our second card. I think that's pretty. Okay, and our third card is this one. So it opens like this. So we're going to need to score it at 5 1/2. So I'm just going to grab my scoring tool and score it at 5 1/2. I know it's 5 1/2 because that's halfway into the card. And while I have this out, I'm going to score my other piece at 2 1/8. and you'll see why in a second. Scoring tool is very handy. The paper cutter has one as well, but I find I go to my scoring tool more often. Okay, so this is going to, oh, did I do that right? Let me see my sample. No, I did not. What did I score it at? 5, and it's supposed to be 5.5. Let me try that again. 5.5. I knew that. I don't know why I didn't do it. 5.5. That's better. That's halfway across your 11-inch paper, because I did cut this piece off and we're going to use that right here. All right, so then I have a piece of my designer series paper, and I'll have all the measurements over on my blog, so you can head over there to find the measurements. I'd love for you to subscribe to my blog, then whenever I do a post, you will get a notification in your mailbox. The next little piece is going to go right here. And I want it just the subtle side because we're going to have the saying going over top. All right. So then you'll get a little piece of ribbon, and it's just going to go behind your little greeting here. So kind of over to the side a little bit, because you're going to have your daisy on that side. So I'm going to get my glue dots, and I'm going to put a glue dot right there, and then I'm going to look and see where I want it. So I want it around there. That's looking good, but I'm going to add another glue dot just to keep it folded down. If you know what I mean. I'm going to tuck it in there. All right. So first I'm going to put this piece on, remembering that I only want glue on this part because I don't want to glue it obviously shut. So I'm just going to put glue over here. Okay. Just grabbing my piece of white for the inside. And the inserts measure 4 by 5 1/4. And it's going to cover up my mistake that I did. This is real stamping. I don't edit my videos because this is probably what happens in your craft room too. I want it to be real. All right, I'm just going to put this on with snail. You could pop it up if you like. But I'm going to pop up the daisy, so I don't want to have too much stuff. And I'm going to off-center it a little bit because my daisy is going to go over here. So here's my 2 daisy pieces. We're going to put it together the same way. So I'm going to curl both of them up. And then I'm going to add my little fuzzy middle. Oh, first I'll put them together with a glue dot. I love glue dots. Okay, now we're going to put our leaf on the back. In the new catalog, there is a beautiful die set that has lots of different greeneries. That was one of the first things that I ordered. But it will never replace my cute little leaf. I love that leaf punch. Luckily, I still have mine. But when I showcase things, I like to showcase things that you're still able to get. But that wasn't possible. So I'm just going to put this right here. And there's our next card. So grateful for someone like you in my life. Beautiful saying. All right, and our last card is this cute one that opens up in the middle. And my little trick for that is I scored it at 2 1/8 And instead of scoring both ends, I just do one side and then fold it over. Because I find when you do 2 1/8 on both sides, it never quite fits perfectly. So now I have all my little pieces. Next I'm going to layer up white and then my designer series paper. So I could go ahead and put this on the white. Look how pretty that is on the back. It's so hard to decide. The paper is so pretty, it's usually hard to decide which side to use, but this side definitely is what I want to use on this card. And the one thing nice about this paper is it will be beautiful in the fall, but I have daisies growing in my garden all year long. Well, if it ever gets warm enough. So it's a perfect paper for all seasons. So then I'm going to go ahead and glue each panel onto the front. And it's quite a snug fit width-wise. Got a little wiggle room with the height. The only thing I really want to do is make sure that the two top pieces kind of line up. And hopefully my designer series paper lines up as well. That way's a little better. Okay, perfect. Now, I've gone ahead and done my thank you. I'm going to glue that onto my circle. This is a 2-inch circle. A bunch of the punches are retiring, so if you want them, get them because punches are awesome. This is the Starburst. Now I want to glue it just on 1/2, so I want to make sure I'm doing it on the right half, the half that I want. So that's going to go there. And now we have 2 flowers for this one. And I'll show you my little trick for putting them on. So I'm going to just make up my flowers quickly here. Be careful though, this paper is the way it's cut, it's a bit fragile. I have pulled off more than one petal making these cards. So you just have to be gentle and remember it is paper. And for these ones I'm not going to put the little fuzzy, I'm going to just use little circles that I've punched from my 1/2-inch circle punch. Okay, so I'm just going to put these 2 together and use a glue dot to put the other ones together. And then I'm going to use a glue dot to put, this is soft suede, into the crushed curry. Sorry, I forgot to tell you the color of that paper. It's crushed curry. And then crushed curry into the daisy, the white daisy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this one down here, and I am going to pop it up with a dimensional. I'm on a mission right now during this COVID-19 craziness of make a card, send a card. So now I'm going to have a lot of cards I'm able to send. So for this one, what my trick is, I want to put it so that it kind of tucks under this one. You can't put it too low, it makes it too tricky. I'll show you here. So when I close this up, it tucks underneath the daisy. So I kind of like that look. So I'm going to make it, that one I put a little bit too close, so I'm going to make it a little bit further. Maybe there. That should be good. Yeah, that's good. And it just kind of tucks underneath when you close it up. Okay, I like it. So this is how many cards you would end up with in the class to go. You would end up with 2 of each design. So here's our cards from this class. And as I said, later, you'll find the measurements at mariannecowan.com. And I hope you enjoyed these. This was our April 2020 class, so if you enjoyed this card class, be sure to check my blog for my May 2020 class, which will feature some of the new paper that we were just allowed to order. All right, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great day.